NBA Christmas games are insane. They bring out the biggest stars under the brightest lights and the rivalries we'll talk about for years. Today, we're counting down the 12 most epic Christmas games ever, and you won't believe what made number 1. Let's get it. At number 12, we got the Magic versus the Cavs in 2003. Prime Tracy McGrady versus rookie LeBron, the hottest bucket against the next superstar. T-Mac cooked all game while LeBron flashed the vision, athleticism, and poise that became his brand. The Cavs hung around all game and forced overtime, but once extra period hit, T-Mac took over. He dropped 41 and carried the Magic to a 113-101 win. A true passing of the torch moment under the holiday spotlight. At 11, we have the Spurs versus the Suns in 2008. The Spurs visited the Valley for Christmas, but it was not exactly the warm family reunion.
Oh, Shaq on the reverse!
Shaq dominated the paint with 23, Duncan buried jumpers for 25, but the game's leading scorer was Tony Parker with 27. The game came down to the clutch. San Antonio down 2 with 4.3 seconds left, then Pop drew up the perfect play.
Parker at the top, on Hill, shakes, bumps, formation, 3 for the win! Oh, Merry Christmas, San Antonio!
And just like that, the Spurs stole the game like the Grinch stole Christmas. 10 is the Heat and the Lakers in 2010. After the most controversial announcement in league history, LeBron joined forces with D-Wade and Bosh in Miami. And on this night, the Big Three pulled up to Staples, ready to prove all the hype was real. Kobe, rocking his iconic Grinch sixes, had Allen Lamar by his side and the crowd behind him. Early on, both teams traded blows, but the second half, the Heat turned up the pressure. Bron dropped a 27-point triple-double, Bosh added 24, and Wade had 18. Final score, 96-80. The message was clear. The Big Three had officially arrived. Next at 9, 1992, the Knicks versus the Bulls. This wasn't a Christmas game. It was a street fight showcasing the fiercest rivalry of the 90s. Jordan versus Ewing, a battle that went all the way back to the 1982 NCAA title game.
Cartwright biffing up front. Here is Jordan.
Chicago came in as the defending champs with MJ at his peak, but New York was their toughest challenger. Ewing, Oakley, Starks, they all wanted the smoke. The Knicks came out aggressive. All the hard fouls in the world couldn't stop MJ.
Jordan swings in and hits.
He took over in the second half, dropping 42 and carrying the Bulls to an 89-77 win. A physical level playoff battle that would only strengthen Chicago's dynasty reputation. Just right quick before we move on, if you're rocking with us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more NBA content coming. Moving on to number 8, we've got the Bulls versus the Lakers in 2011. The 2011-2012 season started out with a 149-day lockout. Owners and players couldn't agree on how to split the money, and the league shut down. A deal wasn't reached until December, and Christmas Day ended up being the season opener.
Kobe on the run out kick by Hamilton.
Staples Center was buzzing, but Derrick Rose came in ready to lead the Bulls fresh off his MVP season.
To the basket. How did he do that?
While Kobe did his Kobe things
Here's Bryant.
and Powell controlled the paint, Bulls never went away. With the game down to the wire, the Bulls trapped Kobe and came away with the ball.
It's loose and they got the steal. Will Deng with it. It's Rose the MVP with 11 seconds left. The Bulls with a chance to win here on Christmas Day. Rose left. Rose in the lane. Rose. Good! Derrick Rose and the Bulls come back to take a 1-point lead.
Kobe had a chance to win it, but Deng's defense came through again.
Kobe for the win. It is blocked. And the Chicago Bulls with an opening day victory.
Chicago stunned LA 88-87 in one of Rose's signature performances, the perfect start to a shortened season. And on to number 7, it's the Mavs and Suns in 2023. Luka Doncic torched the Suns for 50, becoming the 7th fastest player in NBA history to hit 10,000 career points. Phoenix tried everything, single coverage, double teams, but Luka shredded it all, drilling 8 threes, dropping 15 dimes, and hitting all 12 of his free throws. Booking KD did nothing, and even Grayson Allen's 32 couldn't save the Suns.
Doncic going for 50, and he's got it.
Dallas won 128-114, a dominant Christmas showcase, and a record-breaking performance from Doncic. 6, it's 2008, Celtics versus Lakers. After losing to the Celtics in the previous NBA Finals, the Lakers came into this Christmas game hungry for revenge. Kobe, Powell, Lamar versus KG, Pierce, Ray, and Rondo.
Bryant to the basket.
The two biggest franchises in NBA history ready to battle. The Celtics arrived riding a franchise record 19-game winning streak, but LA matched their physicality from the jump. Boston made its push behind KG's 22 and Pierce's 20, but the Lakers, led by Kobe's 27 and a 13-2 closing run, flipped the script from June.
Ariza throws it down. The winning streak for Boston ends at 19.
The 92-83 win also marked victory number 1,000 for Phil Jackson's illustrious career. Props to MJ and Kobe.
You're welcome.
Well said, Kobe. Number 5, 2018, Thunder. Rockets, Harden in MVP mode, Paul George in his best two-way form, and Russ getting downhill like a freight train. 3 superstars under Christmas lights. Houston started the season slow and were desperate for a W, while OKC arrived playing fast, physical hoops. The Beard turned Christmas into his personal mixtape, scoring 41 points and 7 dimes, while Westbrook countered with 21 and 9, and PG kept OKC alive with 28 and some really clutch buckets. It stayed tight till late, but in the end, Houston got away with it, 113 to 109. At 4, it's the Lakers and the Warriors 2024. LeBron and Steph on Christmas, that's holiday royalty. On his record 19th Christmas Day game appearance, LeBron dropped 31 and 10, still looking like the king 2 decades deep.
James, the spin and the flush.
Steph was hitting from the parking lot and had 38 and 8 threes, including a 31-footer to tie the game with 7 seconds left. But then Austin Reeves took it to the rack.
Inside layup, he banks it in with 1 second remaining, no timeouts. Here comes Curry, launches at three-quarters court. Oh, off the mark, and the Lakers win a thriller.
He finished with a triple-double, and LeBron set an all-time record for Christmas Day wins with 11 and counting. Number 3, it's Phoenix and Denver 2022. Reigning MVP Nikola Jokic rolled in ready to play, but so did the Suns. Even after Booker going down 4 minutes in, Phoenix didn't flinch. Landry Shamet erupted for 31.
What?
Ayton had 22 and 16, and Chris Paul had 16 assists as the Suns built a 12-point lead in the third. Denver was on the ropes, but the Jokers started carving up the Suns and closing the gap.
Jokic slides to goal.
Then, Jamal Murray forced overtime with a clutch dunk that ignited the arena. And in overtime, Aaron Gordon's monster dunk on Shamet was originally called an offensive foul, but was overturned to an and-one, swinging the entire momentum of the game. Denver closed it out 128-125, and Jokic finished with a ridiculous 41, 15, and 15, the most prolific triple-double in Christmas Day history. We're on to 2. It's Heat, Lakers, 2004. Shaq versus Kobe, a breakup turned holiday magic. After years of ego battles in the Lakers' finals loss to Detroit, Shaq headed to Miami, and Christmas Day became the moment to settle who's really the man. Kobe came out blazing with 42 points and 6 boards, while Shaq owned the paint with 24 and 11. Sparks flew all night between those two, but it was D. Wade who stole the show in overtime, ending up with 29 points and 10 assists. Miami won 104-102. Now, before we hit number 1, we gotta talk about 2 of the most unreal Christmas stat lines ever. 1961, the Philadelphia Warriors versus the New York Knicks. Wilt Chamberlain went off for 59 points and 36 rebounds. That's right, 36 rebounds, still the most ever on Christmas. And those 59 points, they held the scoring throne for 23 years until 1984, New Jersey Nets versus the New York Knicks. Bernard King dropped 60 points.
Bernard King.
The highest scoring game on Christmas ever.
60 points for Bernard King.
The Christmas scoring crown, still untouched today. And finally, at number 1, the undisputed greatest Christmas showdown of all time, Cavs versus Warriors 2016. LeBron, Kyrie, and Love versus Curry, KD, Clay, and Draymond. 2 super teams trading gifts under the tree in a finals rematch. KD's 36 and Clay's 24 helped Golden State build a 14-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Then, the Cavs stormed back. LeBron dropped 31 and 13, and Kyrie cooked for 25, icing the game with a clutch turnaround jumper over Clay with 3.4 seconds left. Cleveland prevailed 109-108 in a game that became an instant classic. And that right there is the list, the 12 craziest games on Christmas ever. If we missed your favorite, drop it in the comments, and if we nailed it, go ahead and show us some love. This is Tip Off with Titus. Happy holidays.